All right, welcome to The Weird Show. I am Russell Dowden, your host, through this fast-moving, unexpected journey of total weirdness that we call The Weird Show. And I'm, again, publisher and editor of Weird Magazine. And we are live here on the internet, here on smtx.tv. This is the, what day is this? The 7th day of Tuesday, the 7th of December, 2010. I'm a little confused because I'm super stoned right now. Actually, I usually do the Weird Show at Wednesday nights at 9 o'clock, but the last couple of days we've had some exceptions with our wonderful guests. Last night we interviewed Tommy Chong, and this morning we're joined with his partner in crime, Cheech Marin. Welcome to the program. Cheech, how are you?
It's nice to be here. I'm fine. How you guys doing?
I'm doing good, man. I'm running a little late. I think I smoked too much Afghani gold there or something.
Maybe you're pregnant if you're late.
That wouldn't be good. That would be the first for mankind, I think. But no, man, we were, of course, having you and Tommy on the Weird Show here regarding our interview in Weird Magazine coming up. And you guys have been on tour with the new tour, Get It Legal tour.
Yeah, we're getting it legal.
Getting it legal now, huh, Cheech?
It's not legal already?
You could have fooled me.
Yeah, in Texas it should be legal, shouldn't it? Yeah.
It definitely should be. But we interviewed you and Tommy a couple of years ago for the Light Up America tour, but now we've got the new tour, Get It Legal tour.
Get It Legal.
So tell us a little bit about Get It Legal. I know this has been going on for about a year now. Going on, but tell us a little bit about this, Cheech.
Well, it's like a really up-close and personal look at Cheech and Chong. We come out and we do questions and answers with the audience, and so then we kind of go through our history. We do a lot of music in this show. We've done bits that we've never done before on stage. Dave and et al. And it's really pretty good. There's dancing, there's music, there's witty sayings. It's kind of like Bollywood.
Awesome. Yeah, you're. I was hoping the last tour I noticed I went to see the Light Up America tour, and I was looking for a little more of the music, but I hope that to see more of that this new tour. There's
a bunch of music in this show.
Cool. I was hoping to hear you guys do the Mexican American.
Yeah, well, we'll be doing that this show.
Awesome. Yeah, man. Yeah. Good stuff. So I guess you guys have partnered up with kind of like the Marijuana Policy Project and NORML and some of the other marijuana activist organizations. Tell us about that. That was kind of important to spearhead.
Well, yeah, we partnered up with those guys. Eventually, it'll go through. I think that marijuana will be legalized for any purposes within the next 3 years. I think so. Across the nation, so it's just a matter of them finally admitting this to the world's largest cash crop, and so they can gain some tax benefits from it. And it's a what would you rather have, medical marijuana or medical beer?
I think I'd rather have medical marijuana.
Medical beer.
Medical beer might be interesting too.
Yeah, well, see, medical beer is already legal, so let's get medical marijuana legalized.
That's right. And that's interesting because the cover of the new Weird magazine, I have you guys on there, and then I have an article that I wrote on the cash crop. Get a shot of that cover of the magazine there, producer Dave. Cannabis, the cash crop. And that's, it's just focusing again on some of the tax revenue benefits that we can focus on by legalizing marijuana. And we talked about that last year's interview with you guys.
It's still there.
And Proposition 19, I understand, didn't pass out your way in California.
Yeah, it didn't pass. I mean, I don't, it was weird, the arguments for and against that. It's like they got farther down the line. The opponents of it realized they couldn't win the argument on the merits, so they started saying, they started this argument, it's not really the right bill, and that basically that just influenced our side, and basically what you have is the marijuana growers and our medical marijuana suppliers. They do want it legal.
No, I know. We'd be pissing off some cartels if it...
Yeah, exactly. They want the highest prices they can get, So
I think people would pay a taxation, would be willing to pay a tax, though. to get the better stuff.
I mean, why wouldn't you?
You know, and I was talking with Tommy last night, and he said, "Well, man, we got a black president. Why we ought to be able to get it legal."
What's the problem?
You'd think we could get marijuana legal with the black president in there. Come on.
I think that'll be his best thing, man.
Well,
he does in office. That'll save the economy, but you know.
Yeah, and I don't know if with taxing it, if we could, you know, balance the budget or even the deficit or whatever. But I think it's a pretty good opportunity to take a look at that happen.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys still smoke? Or are you guys one hitters nowadays?
Yeah, I'm a one hitter for the most part. You know, you know, I'm at the age where all I need is an igniter.
Igniter just to pass you out, huh?
Yeah, no, just to kind of wake up everything that's already in my body. You know?
Yeah, there you go, an igniter. Gotcha.
An igniter.
Well, you guys are coming down to McAllen, Texas again on the 7th of January. So
yeah.
Your show, well, your last show was that November 20th show in San Antonio. I heard that was a pretty good show.
That was a very good show. We had a great time.
Yeah.
Great time, and the kids loved it. You know?
And the Majestic Theater ran an ad for that show in Weird Magazine.
Did they?
And we were going to try to get with you guys last month, but that we couldn't get the interview. So what happened is we got a call from David Trevino in McAllen, and he booked you guys for the next day after that show, I think, or something. I got a phone call, and they said, "Yeah, we're going to bring the guys back down to McAllen, Russell. We want to know if you're going to interview them again."
Yeah, here we are.
I said, "Yeah, man, that's awesome. Good
We're
timing."
here. We're going to be there. We're going to rip up McAllen.
Well, they had a lot of fun, and you guys actually, I got to see y'all down there at Isaac Guerra's restaurant, that España Mediterranean cuisine.
That's a nice restaurant.
It is. And
go there again.
Yeah, we got to hang out and say hi to you guys last time.
Cool.
The marijuana culture has really become more mainstream and acceptable than ever in the last decade or two. And do you feel a sense of pride, Cheech, with contributing to so much of the pop culture today regarding marijuana, in your opinion?
Yeah, well, I'm just doing my part, you know, for my people, you know.
Uh-huh.
It's like some people have greatness thrust upon them.
Right.
That's in our thing right now.
A higher calling.
Yeah, higher calling. There you go.
Well, you know, many states are making it legal and medicinally, and I think we are getting a little bit closer to having that happen.
You know, it's quasi-legal now, you know, but it's like being quasi-pregnant, you know.
You either are or you aren't.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, the fact that the initiative didn't pass in California didn't change anything, you know, except it kept the cartels in power for a little bit longer.
Yeah, that's about it. What's the best part about working with Tommy again, Cheech, after all these years?
You're doing the music. I like the music part of it. We're doing a lot of music in the show, and that's really a lot of fun.
Well, you know, speaking of music, my dad told me not too long ago, last time I interviewed you guys, I don't know if you all remember, probably not, but, you know, Dad was telling me that he used to open up for you guys at the old Climax Club there it must have been 69 or 70.
Yeah.
When
what was his name?
Chris Kingsley. He used to open up for you guys back when Earth, Wind, and Fire would close out the night at that Climax Club there in Hollywood. Dad told me to tell you guys, if you ever interviewed Cheech or Tommy again, Russell, he said...
what did he do?
He sang guitar and played guitar and sang his own song, but he told me to tell y'all, if y'all ever need another opening act, to give me, feel free to... He'd be glad to oblige, he said.
Okay, cool. The Climax Club.
Remember that place?
Yeah, sure do.
That's where you guys kind of started out in L.A. in that time, I guess.
It's the Beverly Center now, but where the building there was, it was us. It was one time it was Johnny Mathis' brother Ralph and us and Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Wow,
that was cool.
Well, see, Dad said that y'all used to play. He just would play in between y'all's sets.
Yeah, okay.
In between sets, he would come on and just fill as the fill-in act. for the just for the time where everybody was setting up and breaking down.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, okay.
Well, any movie deals coming up for you guys?
Yeah, we're
Chief?
talking about a couple right now, so it's, we'll see what's up. So they always move slow, these movie deals.
Well, can I get you to do maybe a promo for Weird Magazine, or just say something that I can use for a radio commercial down the line? Just something like, hey, this is Cheech, you're to read Weird Magazine, or something like that.
Hey, this is Cheech Marin from Cheech and Chong, and I look at Weird Magazine, and it looks weird.
That'll work, man. That'll work. I appreciate your time, Cheech. And we look forward to hanging out and seeing you guys down there. That's January 7th at McAllen Convention Center, Cheech and Chong, and the Get It Legal Tour. And thanks so much for your time, Cheech.
All right,
I appreciate
brother. We'll see you then.
All right.
Later on.
All right. There he goes. That's Cheech Marin of Cheech and Chong fame. And look forward to checking those guys out on the 7th of January. And it's McAllen, Texas, at the McAllen Convention Center. So look forward to that, guys. And we will be back with our regular Weird Show tomorrow night at 9 p.m. with, speaking of marijuana and stuff, Barry Cooper from Barry Cooper's NeverGetBusted.com's website. Barry was a former narcotics officer who kind of switched sides and began to realize the damaging effects of putting people in jail regarding marijuana, and Barry has put out a series of videos called the Never Get Busted series. NeverGetBusted.com guest Barry Cooper's got a new Barry Cam. He's got a new website called BarryCam.com, and we'll be talking about the uses of this small video camera that is a kind of a key thing that Barry Cooper will be on tomorrow night on the regular scheduled Weird Wednesday at 9 p.m. here on SMTX.TV. And our guest will be Barry Cooper, and we'll be talking about the new Barry Cam. But I want to thank our guests from last night, Tommy Chong, as well as Cheech Marin of Cheech and Chong Lore, the most famous stoners in history. And we will be talking with those guys January 7th at the McAllen Convention Center down there in McAllen, Texas. And, of course, your Weird Magazine this month will have more on that details coming up. So this is The Weird Show. We will see you guys in the future. To check us out, 9 o'clock tomorrow night, regular time, same channel, same space, The Weird Show. SMTX.TV. I'm Russell Dowden signing off. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. Thanks.